Alright, this is what I'm dealing with. It is Artec, whatever it means. And Artec engine, 5 horsepower, Toro CCR 2450 snowblower. Someone had ditched this, and my brother had picked it up, and he gave it to me, and I bent a piece of copper because at the time I needed something to get the snow away. So, as you can see, the primer bulb broke on me. I've got a new one that I got to put in, and that's what we're going to be doing. And I wish I could show you what the engine's doing. It's running rough. I had bent this, which is probably a bad idea. This spring right here I had bent, but, well, the arm. But there's the carburetor. It's plastic. So, I'm going to start off by, I guess, trying to get this thing apart. So let me set up my camera on a tripod here, and we will start ripping this thing down. Give me a second, get my tools together, and we're going to rip this thing apart. What I'm going to do first is rip this top panel off, because I got to get to the primer bulb. So I don't know if I could get in there. Maybe. We're gonna have to take that cover off. Alright. I'm probably screwing this thing up at this point. Hook that hose back up. Shouldn't have did that. I just pumped gas up in there. Whoops. Let's go to that guy. What's up? try to get this guy off. Yeah, my new kit came with a new filter. It says right there. So I reckon I'm going to lose some gas, but I don't want to lose a lot. So I got these, and I'm going to try to get these in here, and I'm going to attempt to clamp this hose shut. Like that. Alright. And now I'm going to attempt to take that off if I can. So, alright, it's turning. Good news. It wants to be up. Everything's got to be a pain when you don't want it to. Alright. Let's try to get it off up here too. We gotta get that carb off. We gotta get this guy off. And luckily it's just 2 screws. I shouldn't have hooked this hose back up. I'm gonna have to leave that hose hooked up because I gotta pull it off of this, off the carb, if I can. We'll worry about that when we get this off. And I've had this off before, so that's why I went and bought a new carb. I doubt this new carb's gonna work because it was actually really cheap, but we don't have much money. You ain't got much, you know, choice. Alright, we got this guy off. I'm gonna leave that one there. I know where it goes. I'm gonna check the gasket. Gasket looks fine. The other gasket, fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let's try to get this hose off. If it'll come off, I might have to use it. Pry it off with the screwdriver too. Down in here. Okay, got that off. I'm sure me drilling over top of it didn't help much. I'm seeing right now that this is different than this. As you see where this one is, like that, open. It seems to be the same angle, but I gotta get that on top of this. I don't think it's the same size. That'll be our first problem I think we're gonna come across. It fits. Okay. Not a problem. Thought we had a problem here. Wow. Okay. That's done. Let's I gotta get in here. Let's see what else. Got that on. I'm going to show you why just why you don't buy cheap stuff. Try to save a buck, and it ends up slowing you down. I mean, this one was metal. The new one's metal, so you would figure it's got to be better than this plastic piece of junk. There's fuel coming out of it. Knew that was going to happen. I hate the smell of fuel. My first job I worked on at a go-kart track. Best job I ever had. But, okay. See the float? Look at this. I mean, see the float? Look at that. I got a wire going around it to keep it attached. So, there's why we're changing that. Let's get this spring off. Okay, so the spring is going through the back side like that. So when we hook it up, let's hook it up the same way on this new guy. Alright. So that'll go like that. But because this is a different carb, I think I want to change this gasket. New kit come with 2 gaskets. So it actually has 3, but this one bigger. This one's bigger. 3 of them. I'm gonna say this one goes here. Not exactly the right size. This one actually fits better. I thought maybe because of these grooves it might mess up, but I think I'm going to put this old guy back on. Wow. Serious? You gonna come off just that easy? See if I can bend you a little bit. Alright. So this is going to go like that. And this will... Okay, come on. Stop being like this. Okay. It's going to go on like this. And this is... I guess the RPMs, and that was the problem I was having. The engine was loping. We're going to find out if this is going to fix the loping problem. So, let's go. Let's see what we're dealing with here. All right. Right there is where we gotta go on. I don't see a problem with that gasket. That gasket looks actually pretty good. I know you can't see this, but I pretty much got it in there. Okay. I guess I can. Let's get these all lined up. Okay, so it's a gasket. Screw goes in there, goes through there, goes through there. Gotta get the other side of this gasket on it. Goes on there, goes on there. Yay! We did something right. That's a number 3. We're gonna try a 2 though. Alright. Let's zoom it out. Not in. This is that cobalt screwdriver that if you hold the blue thing, it goes both directions. It continues going driving forward, and you flick it backwards and it does the same thing going back. Or if you put it in the middle, I think there's a middle. In the middle, it doesn't do nothing. Well, we want it in. Let's get that in tight. Alright. I don't think that's as tight as I wanted it, but alright. So this goes on there. Alright. Now, here we're going to put the new filter in. That's my fence slinging open because the wind's picking up. I guess the storm's coming. We're going to put the new filter in. I'm guessing it goes this way because that's the way the old one is. So, I don't even think it's it's filter. Let's get this old one off. Just pinch these. Just pinch these and slide it down the best you can. The best you can. Alright. Let's see if we can get this off. It's off. Can I see through this one? I can see through it, sort of. Alright. So, being this is the top, I want to get the bottom back on here. This one fits a lot tighter. We're gonna, I'm sure it's a junk one. We'll have to replace it again probably next year. And these are trying to give me a fit now. Everything's trying to give me a fit because the snow's coming. And I'm going to have to video tomorrow with this thing actually working, if it does. Let's hook this in. Alright. Move this clamp down. Sorry, you can't see this, but I will have to. I'm about ready to cuss. Tell you that. Please don't make me cuss. And one onto there. That went on way too easy. And the hose, it looks tore. So maybe I should cut this hose. I have a knife on me, but I don't think it's sharp enough. We're gonna find out. Cut it right at that tear. There we are. That'll work. That in there like that. Slide that on there. Yeah, I don't I'm gonna leave that one on it, but we got a new one which is gonna clamp much tighter. Hopefully that'll hold. Let's get this off, and hopefully we didn't pop any holes in that. Alright. Let's put these screws back in. Let's take the key. Let's take the key here. Let's feels like it's working. A lot of air. If I get the choke here, I don't know if you can see the choke. Let's put you that right here. Because that choke is on. That's off, that's on. Let me fix this. Let's give her a whirl. Okay, I can already see that the spring popped off. Alright, let's try it again. Turn it on. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for the snow. At first, we gotta we gotta clean it up. We got gas everywhere. But we'll see tomorrow if she's gonna run or not, and how long before it wants to shut off. Now, I have this cover panel that covers this. There's only 2 screws that hold this thing on, and one up in here